because many people are coming in Mr. Daily buses and checking. So basically, who is practicing that their body should do. All those principles they are given in summary like this. Now one example is given for that. Atra Vedahanti Mam Ityasam Puratanam Dharravasya Samvadam Mune Rajavarasya Jana.
As a historical example of this, learned sages recite the story of a conversation between Prahlad Maharaj and a great saintly person who was feeding himself at a python.
So one discussion happened between Prahlad Maharaj and one saint who is following the law of Ajagara Vritti, Python. Python, what does it do? It stays in one place and whatever animals come in the vicinity will eat. Damshayan Daropaste Kaveryam Satyasami Jasvale Tam Deshe Nigudhamaya Tejasim Dadarshalokan Charam Lokatattva Vivitsaya Vedo Matyai Patipayehi Prahlado Bhagavatiraham.
Prahlad Maharaj, the most dear servitor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, once went out touring the universe with some of his confidential associates just to study the nature of saintly persons. Thus he arrived at the bank of where there was a mountain known as Shaiva. There he found a great saintly person covered with dirt and dust, but who was deeply spiritually advanced.
So Prahlad Maharaj along with his niece, he is going to study the nature of in general, especially with the saintly persons. So he saw one person who is lying on the ground. Lying on the ground, his body is completely covered with dirt. And he was deeply spiritually advanced. Although Niguda Amala Devasam, his spiritual advancement was covered enough. So that kind of person he saw. Karmanamti Virvacha Lingay Varnashramadibhi Navidanti Janayambai Sosa Vidina Vedicham.
Neither by that saintly person's activities, by his bodily features, by his words, or by the symptoms of his varnashram status, could people understand whether he was the same person they had known.
No one can understand that who is this person. So he was like completely covered, he is behaving like a different person. So no one can understand who is this person. Tam natva abhyachya vidivara padayo shivasa sprushim vivid suridam Mahabhagavato Sudha.
The advanced devotee, Prahlad Maharaj, did a worship and offered obeisances to the saintly person who had adopted a vital means of livelihood. After thus worshipping the saintly person and touching his own hand to the saint's lotus feet, Prahlad Maharaj conducted constantly implored very submissively as follows.
So Prahlad Maharaj, so seventh kind of first 10 chapters dealt with story of Vela. This chapter has some discussion about Vela Dhyana with the same. So he touched the same lotus feet, started asking. Devarshikayam Pivanam Sotyamo Bhagavanyata Sotyamo Bhagavanyata Nityam Chaivotyam Bhakti Modam Bhogo Vittaratamiham. Maharaj said, "My dear sir, you undergo no endeavor to earn your livelihood, but you have a stout body, exactly like that of a materialistic enjoyer. I know that if one is very rich and has nothing to do, he becomes extremely fat by eating and sleeping and performing no work." So he was asking, you're sitting in one place, but you are not doing anything for your livelihood, but still you seem to be very fat. So let us you are getting, how you are getting fat kind of thing. Basically here, the word we see, Swatyamo Bhogavan Yata, Bhogavan Bhagavan. So Bhogavan means one who is enjoying. So generally, one who has the tendency to enjoy, he may work hard to get the things to enjoy, and after getting the things he may enjoy well, and then he may become fat. So like that is the tendency of Bhagavan. But Pralad is asking that you are not working, but still you are becoming fat. So how is it? Nadeshayanasya niruddhamasya Dharmanuhato Yatayeva Abhoginoyam Tapavipradeha Diva Yatastad Padanakshamache. O Brahmana, fully in knowledge of transcendence, you have nothing to do, and therefore you are lying down. It is also understood that how then, as so far under the circumstances, if you do not consider my question imprudent, kindly explain how this has happened. So he is saying, Kshamam Chet, na Kshamam Chet. If my question is not imprudent, please excuse me for asking this question, but can you please explain? You are not at all working simplicity, and from where you are getting all the enjoyments and how you are living there. Right, so kind of please explain. Prahlad Maharaj basically Prabhupada writes that he understood that person was a great saintly person, bright face. So therefore, he understood he is a great person. So therefore, he is asking this question. Kabhi kalpo nipunadru Chitra priya kadasamaha Lokasya purvata karma Sheshe advikshita piva. Your order appears learned, expert, and intelligent in every way. You can speak very well, saying things that are pleasing to the heart. You see that people in general are engaged in fruitive activities, yet you are lying here empty. So you seem to be very expert, Kavi, learner, expert. So you are all intelligent person, we have all the intelligence, expertise, everything, and if you work, you will get so many things, but since still you are not working and not doing fruitive activities, simply lying here inactive. So how is that? That is 100%.
even in Kaliuga, we find so many people in the they also like know about the first time machine and Prahlad Maharaj. And we see that Yudhishthir Maharaj and other, they like it appears that they don't know. They're asking what happened, who was Prahlad and what happened, why the father wanted to kill his son. Because like the very cultural age that time people were so much like they should know about the religion and the scriptures. And Prahlad Maharaj had also, he is a Mahajan, he knows everything but he is asking something like
So why is he asking?
so Prahlad Maharaj and in this case like so many cases.
We will read what the Brahmana is saying. Explanation. Hari Pushpamani Smayamanam Tam Abhyaha Tadvaga Amrutayam Pritaha.
Narapuri continued, while the saintly person who was thus questioned by Prahlad Maharaj, the king of the Vaidyas, he was captivated by the shower of nectarian words, and he replied to the musicness of Prahlad Maharaj with a smiling face.
So that saintly person was very much pleased with the very submissive nectarian words of Prahlad Maharaj. And he started replying. Shri Brahmana Vacha Vededam Asura Shreshta Bhavan Nanu Arya Samnataha Ego Paramayo Nunam Padani Adhyatma Chakshusha.
The saintly Brahmana said, O best of the Asuras, Prahlad Maharaj, who are recognized by advanced and civilized men, you are aware of the different stages of life because of your inherent transcendental eyes, with which you can see a man's character, and thus know clearly the results of acceptance and rejection of things as they are.
So the Brahmana is saying that Prahlad, you know everything. Right? He is saying that you are Arya, Asura Sreshta, Arya Sammata, you are very civilized person, Asura Sreshta, we have transcendental eyes. So by that, Adhyatma Chakshusha eyes. So you can understand different characters of man and know the results of acceptance and rejection of things as they are. At least you know what are all these things. So you basically is indicating that people in general work for enjoyment, work so many endeavors to enjoy, but they don't know that will lead to suffering. So I know that will lead to suffering, therefore I am not enduring so much. So that is indicated. So basically Prahlad Maharaj, first of all, no one else could identify that Brahmana as a great person. Only Prahlad could identify. So that is it, because Prahlad is also situated in this transcendental character. And that Brahmana also could immediately recognize that Prahlad as a very saintly person and very advanced. That's why he is asking these questions. And then how is that he could know? So that Brahmana explains in the next shloka also. What is the main reason that Prahlad could understand the behavior of others? Yasya Narayana Devo Bhagavan Hriddhya Sada Dhunoti Pantamarkavat.
Narayana, the supreme heart, because of your being a pure devotee, he always drives away all the darkness of ignorance, as the sun drives away the darkness of the universe.
So this is the main reason that Prahlad knows what is what, because Lord Narayana is always reciprocating with Prahlad's bhakti. Means Lord is situated in everyone's heart, but Lord is reciprocating according to the bhakti of the Lord. So here bhaktya kevalaya, the word is used. That means he is completely performed bhakti without karma and jnana. So that is completely executing because of the Lord is reciprocating and he is directing him. So Prabhupada also writes that. And the Lord is situated in everyone's heart. But when the Lord is pleased with the devotee, the Lord instructs him. Only to the devotees, however, does the Lord give instructions by which to advance further and further in devotional service. To others, the non-devotees, the Lord gives instructions according to the manner of their surrender. So basically, for everyone else, Lord is like kind of Upadrashta, but for the devotees, he starts reciprocating from inside. This way is reciprocating. So the Brahmana is saying, Tatavi Guru Mahe Krishna Tava Rajanyata Ashritam Sambhashini Yohi Bhavan Atma
My dear king, although you know everything, you have posed some questions which I shall try to answer according to what I have learned by hearing from authorities. I cannot remain silent in this regard, for a personality like you is just free to be spoken to by one who desires self-purification.
So generally, he is like a very strict sannyasi kind of thing. He has taken a vow of silence kind of thing. But you are such a great person. I cannot maintain my vow of silence. I need to talk to you. I want to talk to you. So I cannot remain silent. So one who desires self. So Prabhupada is writing, basically person doesn't wish to speak to anyone and everyone. And he is therefore grave and silent. Generally, so basically, everyone, like all the persons, they are beware of danger of prajalpa, so they don't want to talk to anyone and everyone. Right? So only the proper fit person they will talk. So therefore, but you are a saintly Mahabharata, God is always sitting in you, so therefore I will discuss with you. I am saying that all these things you know already, but still since you have asked, I am kind of addressing. So you asked the question that they know, but still they are asking. There are two things they ask in general. One is they want to hear again and again, and also another thing is when that saintly person, when they are asking them, that person's conviction will also come to them when they discuss with that person. So that's why you see, speaker speaks, Radhesham Bhagavan, anyone gives some many times he asks questions. Is it because one thing everyone gets benefited and does speak everyone benefits. So now the actual answer, he starts replying why he is not working. He is simply lying there. So he is like kind of detached, means why there is kind of detachment, enjoying, they are not seeing that he becomes detached. That's what he explained yesterday. Krishnaya bhavahinya yogyai kamai apujaya karmani kaya manoham nana yogishu yogita.
Because of insatiable material desires, I was being carried away by the waves of material nature's laws, and thus I was engaging in different activities, struggling for existence in various forms of life.
So, in general, the principle of doing this material work that is being mentioned here. Trushnaya Bhava Vahinya. So Trushnaya means material desires, Trushni, right? So that, what is that doing? Bhava Vahinya, that is making one flow or sway in the waves of Bhava, in the waves of material nature. Desires are making one traveling in different species or different planets, which is basically Bhava. Krishna Bhava Vahinya, Yoga Kame. So because of these material desires, Kama, but these are Apuryaya. Apuryaya means there is no end to material desires. Karmani Karya Manamah, continuously performing these activities. Nana Yonishu Yohita. So in this way I am traveling in different species. So if one has some desire for some particular material sense gratification, what is the best way to renounce from that? Yeah, not being in contact with that. So in general, that is the answer. But in general, like suppose we have some attachment for some material object, so that impressions are very strong. If we think that I will do, today I will eat, suppose one is restricted to eat certain thing, and he has a lot of attachment to eat that. Then if we say, today I will eat, that means tomorrow I will renounce. That means that attachment is still there. So, but that will not, what is that? So, in order to come out of that attachment, the only way he can come out is by refraining. If he thinks that he will engage by that, that will never happen. That impression only way is slowly restrain, and you will get little recognition. Again restrain, you will get more recognition. Again restrain, slowly you will forget about that. So it's like only by restraining you will come out of some attachment. By engaging you will become more attachment. So like that, because that's why the Apuryaya, there is no end to material enjoyment. So one after another they are all coming. So therefore I am going in different species. Yadruchaya lokaminu Pravita karma bhidham Sarga pavargayo Tirashcham punarasya.
The course of the evolutionary process, which is caused by fluid activities due to undeserved natural communication, I have received this human form of life, which can lead to the unworthiness, to evolution, to a lower species, or to rebirth among human beings.
So in this way I am traveling in different species, but Yadruchaya is what is some right or some cause, some causes or something, carried by the waves of material nature. In the course, I have gotten this human form of life. This human form of life is junction, from which if one wants, one can attain Svarga or Pavarga or Tirashcham. Again, lower species also one can get. This is like a junction. So this is like a junction. Svarga or liberation or lower also. So Prabhupada wrote about Pavarga Prabhupada often quotes in lectures, right? Here he wrote in Prabhupada also. In the middle of that. Material life is called Pavarga because there are so hard for these two things. Happiness to avoid misery. Same thing. Everyone is looking for happiness and avoiding misery. But we say Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, these are real miseries which no one can escape. And happiness, we categorize what is real happiness. So same, little bit similar understandings. I have seen everywhere the opposite is happening. Means although they are trying, they are not getting sukha. This I have seen that by working or by performing frugal activities, I will not gain real happiness and I will not remove real sufferings. So that is his response.
Despite of all that the mind both not be understood.
Yeah, we will do make it sink into the. So basically it should become realization. That's why we repeatedly hear Bhagavatam same message. First canto also same message. First chapter also same message. But same first Prahlad is said starting chapters. Now this Brahmana is saying no. And Prahlad is hearing again same message. Prahlad also said Murga Krishna Rupa Shruti Sukha. He also prayed. But again he is also again hearing here. And the same, again the same person, same also same thing. So again and again we are hearing, we are reading, we are discussing and teaching. We are repeatedly reading, repeatedly discussing. Yes. So same everywhere we have. Next one, realization. So 150 lakhs आपने दिया. सुखम अस्यात्मनोरूपम सर्वे होपरतिस्तनु मनसंस्पर्शजां दृष्ट्वा भोगान् स्वस्यापि संविसन्.
Actual form of life for the living entities is one of spiritual happiness, which is real happiness. This happiness can be achieved only when one stops all materialistic activities. Material sense enjoyment is simply imagination. Therefore, considering the subject matter, I have ceased from all material activities and am lying down here.
So the reason is still more explaining. So, like he is saying, material happiness is misery, not misery means basically is temporary. So, but where is the real happiness? So that he is substantiating here. Sugamasya atmana rupam. So, actual form, like actual happiness comes from soul. That is real happiness. That's why when Devarshi goes also when we say happiness, we don't deny material happiness, right? We are not saying there is no happiness in material life, but what we are saying is what this section also he says is that it comes with misery and it is also temporary and there is no substantial happiness there. But the real happiness is happiness that comes from soul. So that's what he is saying. Sogam asya atmana rupam. Happiness is actually the coming from the soul, spiritual platform. Happiness lies in the atma. So and how to achieve this happiness? This happiness will be achieved when one gets detached from all the material activities. Only when he stops material enjoyment, then he can enjoy spiritual happiness. That's what Narottam Das Thakur says, right? Vishaya chadive have Shuddha have theoretically we may know that Vishaya is education. But when we resist and focus on spiritual life, real happiness comes from the soul, then The more we resist from material happiness, then the more spiritual happiness we will achieve.
To live in peace, but he is sleeping. This person in peace, but he is sleeping.
Sleeping means
Sleeping, he is sleeping. He is in peace. That person, realized person.
is sleeping means is lying down. He is inactive. He is like a jnani kind of. So different people are there, which is different varieties. He is basically taking pleasure in the soul platform. Right? So, therefore, considering the subject matter, I understood that material sense enjoyment is only like a kind of imagination. So, understanding that I have ceased from all the material activities and I am lying out here, without working here. So, here, like this happiness, see, sometimes detachment also produces a lot of happiness, right? Like people are suffering so much because of attachment. They have to do so much work. Sometimes initially when brahmacharis join ashram, sometimes they sleep more. That is a sign of kind of detachment from it. They did not work so much hard, but attaining so many desires, fulfilling so many desires. Initial shows. So he is like Krishna Jagannatha, he writes that I remain enjoying the happiness of the Atma, which is by nature eternal, and I sleep on the bed of divine flowers in the form of detachment. He is sleeping on the bed of flowers of detachment. Because he has so many desires, you have to run here and there, so many things to fulfill them. You don't have desires, you need not run everywhere to fulfill them. So, the detachment produces a lot of peacefulness, where you can happily sleep. In fact, later on one of the verses says that I observed so many wealthy people, although they have so much money, so much wealth, so many things, they are not able to sleep properly. There is a lot of, today's world if you see, there is a lot of problem of insomnia. I have to say, so many sleeping pills to sleep. So that all he mentions. Basically, he analyzes what is the statement in the next shlokas. So that will be covered later. Basically, how material happiness is not real happiness. And he quotes several examples. It is not. It is coupled with distress, and anywhere I saw people who are trying, they are trying but they are only miserable of it. So I don't want that. So therefore, intelligent person will give up all these desires, which is karma. So which will be covered. 27 verse 26 तक we have covered. 27 we have covered. 28 verse. So,
2000